It's Sunday morning in Colorado, and Tony, Cocktail Tony, wants to have his apple pancake. So, these are the ingredients. He's over here dancing because he's excited about it. So, to begin with, you have to have 7 tablespoons of butter, and I put it in the cast iron. So I'm going to put this on the stove, let this melt. Then while this is melting, I'm going to slice 2 Fuji apples on the mandolin right here. So I'm going to put this on, get this started. So I have my apples peeled and ready to go. So we're just going to slice them up. Okay, so the butter has melted. It's all melted. The apples I have sliced. I have put in about 1/8 of a cup of sugar, just sprinkled it on. And then I just sprinkled some cinnamon on. Cocktail Tony does not like a lot of cinnamon, so I do it lightly, just enough to flavor it. So everyone has their own taste. So if you like more cinnamon, if you like nutmeg, whatever you might like, you can add to this. So I'm going to put this on the stove to continue cooking. Then while that's cooking, I'm going to add these ingredients over here to make the batter. So I'll run this over to the stove real quick. 3 large, extra large eggs. I always use extra large. I don't know, it's just my preference. So I've kept them out, they're room temperature. I got them out early. So I'm going to break them into this glass, little dish. Make sure they're good. I'm not one of those fancy people that can do the one-handed thing. I never got that. I'm going to turn my mixer on now and mix this up. I'm going to put 1/2 cup of flour. Now I put the flour in with the eggs and mix it up so you can get the clumps out. If you put the milk in first, this is 1/2 cup of milk, then it's too runny kind of, and then it's harder for the flour to delump itself. It takes longer. So if you just put it in first, it's easier. So the flour and the eggs first and then the milk. So mix that up. I'm going to put in some pure vanilla, probably a teaspoonful. I don't measure, I just stand here and pour. And I'm going to put in a couple of shakes of salt. Mix this up. And that's all there is to it. I'm going to go check on my apples. I can hear them bubbling. So I'm going to go check and see how they're doing. Okay, so the apples have simmered for about 5 minutes, 7 minutes, and it looks good to me, so I'm going to turn them off. And now I put my own touch in. This is, as Cocktail Tony was saying, this is a Dutch apple pancake. I'm going to add brandy.
Why do you add that?
For flavor, it gives it a little flavor.
Because I'm Cocktail Tony.
Because you're Cocktail Tony. Sometimes I add rum, but we're running low on rum, so I'm going to use brandy. So what I do, I just pour. I just pour around like that. And then mix it up. And you know, the alcohol will evaporate. So you're really just getting the flavor. Now here's my mixture that I had, my egg, flour, and milk.
Flour, eggs, and yeast?
No yeast today, Cam and
Really?
Teresa. No yeast. They bought one of my paintings for their guest room. I'm so excited. I don't know if you've seen the video of it. They've got it on the wall. It looks great. It's in their spare bedroom. So this is what you do. You just pour all of this on. Now, another thing that's different, walnuts. This man I live with cannot have enough nuts on anything. So I'm not even breaking them up. I'm leaving them as they come out of the bag. And I'm just putting handful after handful. Does that look like enough, Tony?
Yeah, that looks like enough.
The only trouble is sometimes the nuts hold the pancake down. So this is all ready to go into the oven. Okay, so the oven's at 425. It goes in for 20 minutes.
Do something.
Yeah, you're giving me grief.
Okay.
Are you recording? Okay, this is done. I kept it in a little longer because it didn't look like the center was quite done. So as you can see, the nuts have kept it, the batter down a little bit because they were heavy for it. But that's it. Is that better? Cameraman?
Yeah, that's good.
Okay, there she goes. That's Tony's breakfast for how many days?
3 days.
3 days. So he'll eat a third of it this morning, and then we keep it, and he'll eat a third in another day.
Go ahead, you record.
Okay, so now I've put this plate on top of it and hope to flip it. There's all the apples, the cinnamon. Doesn't that look good? So we will list the ingredients. Hope you'll give this recipe a try. It's not hard, it's easy, and it's delicious. Thank you for watching. Aloha!